Right, today I want to show you how to make a hexagonal pop-up box card. I shall show you it at the end. I'll probably put a picture at the beginning of this if I can edit it that way. Basically what you need is the template, which I will put a link to my blog for the template, and it looks, one part of the template looks like that and the other part of the template looks like that. So it's basically like the same bit of template, but you've got an extra hexagon on one side. Okay, you'll also need a slightly smaller hexagonal piece of pattern card for your back, and then you'll also need 6 little squares of card which you're going to stick on. So let's start by, once you've cut out your template, you just want to fold all of your, well, not all of your lines, some of your lines. So you want to fold these lines across here, so like that, and like that, and like, oh sorry, inwards that way. But ignore my bit on the back. That's because I made this before I did the template, so the template makes things easier for you, so you have a whole piece. Let's fold these forward and just score them, not score them, but burnish them, that's the word I'm looking for. So fold that in and burnish, fold that in and burnish, fold that in and burnish. There we go. Right, now you don't want to fold along there, you want that flat. You do want to fold this, however. So you fold that up, like that, and then you fold this up as well, like that. And burnish it, like that. So that's your first bit of the template. So the only bit I haven't folded is along that line there. Okay, I've done all the other lines apart from that one. Now on this one, if you turn it the same way around, you want to do the same again. So these want to go inwards, like that. This one wants to go in, like that. This tab wants to go in. And then your hexagon needs to fold up this time, because this is the same as the base of your other one. And the hexagon needs to fold in half again. Along there, like that. Okay. So now you've got those bits together, what you want to do is you want to stick your tabs together. So I'm going to use tape for this. Some people will use wet glue, but I like it to be stuck straight away. So if you put a little bit of tape on this side, not on this side of your tab, like that. If it's a little bit too big like that, it's fine, because you can fold it under in a minute. I need to put a tape on this bit as well. Tape on this side, like that. Now what you want to do, make sure you keep it the same way around so you don't get confused. You want to take the backing off your tape. It's sometimes easier said than done, and like I said, I'm just going to, those little extra bits, I'm just going to put them back on themselves like that. And then you want to turn this round, so now my tab's on this side, and you want to line this up. Now I haven't peeled this bit off yet, just because I want to get it straight first. So I'll put that on there like that, put that on there like that, and then if my head gets in the way, I'm very sorry. And then you want to make sure it's nice and lined up. That's pretty much there. It's a little bit off, but it's not too bad. We can cope with that. Yeah, that should hopefully do. I mean, this isn't quite right, but you know what, it's fine. Right, so then we're going to take the tape backing off this bit, like that. And then fold it back over, tuck the tab in, and so you end up with that. Okay, now what you want to do is put some tape just on this lower section of the hexagon. Not on the top bit, just on that lower bit. Now you can use wet glue if you want to for this, but again I want to use tape because I'm doing a video. I don't want to be sat here waiting for glue to dry. So I'm just going to... Okay, so you end up with that. Now what you want to do is you want to fold that underneath, because that then should meet up with the one underneath that. So what you do is if you pull the whole thing up and through the middle, like that, and then you're going to stick them down. See, now mine don't meet up exactly, but hopefully yours will. I mean, this is the first time I've ever made this card, so you have to allow me a few little niggles here and there. Then we're going to take the tape off. Take the tape off. Ooh. Like that. And then you're literally going to press it down and stick. If that bothers you, you can get rid of it, but to be honest with you, once you've covered it in flowers and things, you're not really going to notice it, so don't worry too much. And then all you need to do is, as you push your box down, it should make, oh, mine's not quite right, but like I said, this is the first time I've made it. Mine's a bit wonky, it doesn't quite marry up here, so that's where the problem is. So you need to make sure your crease lines on the bottom marry up. I'm going to try and fix this. I'm just going to pause for a second, and then I shall be back with you in a moment. Right, so what I've done is I ended up sticking it with it this way and sticking it down, so then you get this to pretty much marry up. So then when you fold it flat, you just need to, as long as you pull, you can see. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add our squares. So we're going to fold it flat like that, and we're going to cut our hexagon. Not cut, we're going to stick our hexagon, and for this I am going to use wet glue because it means I can do it quickly and not have to faff around. I can got a bit of wiggle room as well. So this one's going to go here. Right. And then we've got the foiled card. Stick these down. There's one. This is the bit that takes the time, and that's a bit boring to watch, but at least you get the idea. Obviously I can give you the measurements for these squares, but it's just, they're only like, I don't know, about 1/4 of an inch or something less than the size of the square. So I think I did them 1 3/4 inch, no, it was a bit more. It was just a little bit, tiny bit over 1 3/4 inches square, these squares. There we go. You can see here it doesn't quite fit, but as I said, this is my first ever time of making this card, so I'm being a bit either brave or stupid to do it straight onto video. I'm not sure which. And you can see all my little mistakes, and that's the plus side of you seeing me do it this way, and then you don't have to make the same mistakes that I've made. Now I will probably, in fact I will definitely cut out another hexagon just to cover this bit on the back here. But that is basically your hexagon card. And then what you just need to do is add flowers on here, coming up. So I shall get the flowers ready now, and then I'll come back to you. Right, so all I've done is I've just added a acetate circle, which is here. You can see that. Acetate circle. You see it? And it just sticks onto, turn this around, the back of there, it goes down there, and then I've just stuck some flowers on. I've just arranged the flowers on the circle, so they sort of come from the corner, go up, and then round the top of the back. Put some buttons inside, and then I'm just going to add a greeting on here. and then that's done. So I hope you have a go, and yeah, hopefully it won't be too complicated for you, and let me know how you get on.